Hi, my name is Joy Toliver. I'm a program analyst at the National Institute on Aging's Office of Small Business Research, and today I'll be talking about the Applicant Assistance Program.
So, Joy, what are the SBIR and STTR programs?
So the Small Business Innovation Research in the Small Business Technology Transfer Programs, also known as SBIR and STTR, are programs that are among the largest sources of early stage capital for technology commercialization in the United States. At the National Institute on Aging, we provide more than $100 million each year in non-dilutive funding through these programs. And this funding is awarded to U.S. owned and operated small businesses and research institutions to engage in federal research and development that translates promising health technologies and therapeutics to the private sector.
So, Joy, what is the NIH Applicant Assistance Program?
The NIH grant application process can be complex and overwhelming, especially for first-time applicants. So the Applicant Assistance Program is a free 10-week coaching program designed to help small businesses prepare to submit their Phase 1 SBIR or STTR grant application.
And what does the AAP provide participants?
Participants in the program receive coaching and mentoring, assistance with application support and review, and also assistance with required registrations. It's important to clarify that the program does not provide grant writing assistance or assistance with research plan development, and participants are still required to submit their actual grant application.
Who's eligible for the AAP?
The AEP is for companies applying for a Phase 1 SBIR or STTR award for the first time, or for companies who have applied in the past but were unsuccessful. If a company's last NIH Small Business Award was received more than 10 years prior to the AAP application date, they're also eligible to apply. While there are no restrictions on the ownership or the location of the applicant, at the National Institute on Aging, we strongly encourage applicants from women and minority-owned small businesses, as well as small businesses that are located in underrepresented states in the small business programs. And these states are known as Institutional Development Awards, or IDEA states.
So, can I submit my AAP application to another NIH institute? And also, how would I determine if NIA is a right fit for me?
So currently there are 8 NIH institutes that participate in the Applicant Assistance Program. When you complete your application, you'll be asked to select one institute that you plan to submit your Phase 1 SBIR or STTR grant application to, and you would select the institute whose mission and research priorities best align with your idea.
So, what are NIA's research priorities?
At the National Institute on Aging, we fund innovations that are focused within these 4 broad topic areas. And those areas are Alzheimer's disease and related dementias, aging in place, age-related diseases and conditions, and research tools. And within these 4 broad topic areas, we fund a variety of different innovations that aim to meet the unique needs of older adults. And this includes, but is certainly not limited to, therapeutics, digital health, sensing and monitoring technologies, in vitro diagnostics, supportive devices, imaging devices, and other innovations that aim to improve the quality of life of older adults and their caregivers.
So, what is the timeline for applying for the AAP?
So the Applicant Assistant Program happens once per funding period. The deadline to apply varies per period. The application process opens roughly 3 months prior to the standard SBIR and STTR application due dates, which are in January, April, and September. The next application is anticipated to be due in December 2020 for applicants that are looking to apply for Phase 1 in April of 2021.
If I'd like to learn more about the NIA Office of Small Business Research or the AAP, who should I contact?
If this has sparked your interest, we are eager to connect with you. If you'd like to discuss your research topic or to determine if it aligns with the National Institute on Aging, you can email me at niasmallbusiness@mail.nih.gov. I would also encourage you to follow us on Twitter at NIA_SBIR or our LinkedIn page at NIA Office of Small Business Research. And there you can find more information on upcoming events and funding opportunities. Thank you for joining us today, and please reach out to us if you have any questions.